Also, product alert, before I forget, what we have today releasing with this receiver box, if you didn't notice everything being the same freaking color, bronze. We now have bronze. You wanted it, you got it. New wheels came out with the KG1 in bronze. I was like, hey, why not do everything in bronze? We got it, found some cool bronze, very quality filament. Looks freaking sick. I love it. I think it matches pretty good, as you guys can see here with the traction bars. We also are gonna have hitches in this. Everything we offer on the site, 95% of it will be offered in this bronze. Go ahead and look it up. You can go ahead and get this little guy right here if you want it in bronze to update your trailer hitch. You can get the servo mounts, center link drop mounts, traction bars, and this brand new receiver box in bronze. Super cool. Can't wait to see you guys post pictures of it. Tag us in all your pictures of your products. Super cool to see it. I can't wait. I'm gonna give you guys a little look at what some bronze will look like on the white body if you have one, or a black one I don't have yet. I'm working on painting one. It's kind of what you're gonna get right here. I think it looks sick. I think it matches the body really nice. Bronze, you can't go wrong with it. It literally goes good with anything. You guys want to see what this looks like with the blue body? I got you. Here's what it looks like with the blue body. I think it looks sick. Like I said, how can you go wrong with bronze? It's freaking awesome. What's up, everybody? Hope you all having an awesome time. Thank you for clicking on today's video. I have exciting, awesome news. Brand new product releasing for the CEN F-450 this week. Super exciting, super cool. I've been working on this thing for a while in the background, trying to make it good, trying to focus time onto it, and it's finally almost ready. And I can't wait to show you guys and share it with you. Let's dive into today's video. Today, we have a new product releasing. Very excited. It's very cool. I feel like it's much needed. It is a ultimate receiver box for the CEN F-450. Now, the reason behind me developing this box is because the factory receiver box is way too small. There's no way to put an aftermarket receiver in there when you change radios. It's just too small. The plugs stick up too high. No matter how you do it, try to tweak it or turn it, it just doesn't work. You'd have to cut the box, modify it, or just put the receiver without a box. I wanted you guys to be able to have a box to put your receiver in, be able to seal it and waterproof it if you like. This one is not waterproof coming from me, but it's plenty able to be waterproof from you guys, putting some simple sealant on the outside. It won't get waterproof, no worries. But I wanted a solution to aftermarket receivers for using aftermarket radios. Everybody knows the factory radio for this thing is not the best in the world, so I'm sure you're going to want to upgrade if you haven't already. And I feel like I've come up with a good solution to help you secure your receiver in your truck. So here's the receiver box in front of me. Super cool design. I think it fits the truck well. I think it looks good. It's going to adhere to any color combo you have. You can customize it any way you want. Just go simple black. You can go crazy blue. Whatever you want to do, it's going to be offered in an array of colors. Right now, the only colors we're going to offer in this are going to be a new bronze, a black, a metallic silver, a regular blue, metallic red, and regular red. Now, the metallic colors are really cool. In the sun, they kind of pop. They kind of have a pearl sheen to them, kind of change colors in a way from a dark to a light, depending on how you look at them with light. Really cool. I love those. I'm working on getting some more colors in for you guys. And these will also be offered in the purple, the green, orange, every other color we have. Just right now, this is all I have on the printer done. I just have one of each right now as I'm perfecting them, fitting them on the truck, making sure I like them, like the way they look, the way the colors are coming out. Now, the receiver box is going to come to you just like this. You're going to get a lid, and you're going to get the bottom as well as some screws to assemble it and put it onto the vehicle. With the lid, you're going to have a nice pop to it. You're going to have some tabs that are going to hold this securely to this. See, just like this. Get the nice snap, kind of pops. What I wanted is what I was looking for. So you got that. And when you do that, it's going to hold it very nicely, but I wanted you to have the option to put screws in there. So what we went ahead and did, we're going to include some M3x20 screws. You're going to be able to drop down in here all the way, and they're going to be countersunk and sit flush on the top of the lid. You're also going to get two M3x12 screws. These are going to come from the center right here to the bottom, and they're going to help attach it to the chassis of the truck. Very cool, very good. Mounts up factory. You don't have to drill any additional holes. You just mount it in the factory positions, just like butter. Now today I'm going to be showing you how to install this as well, not just talking about it. We're going to go ahead and put it on this truck right here. I have a bronze one ready to go ahead and match all the other cool bronze stuff on the truck. I'm going to walk you through kind of what you need to do, just things you could do with it, your potential with it, and just everything in general. First, I want to kind of talk about it some more. So what we have here is just a receiver box for the CEN F-450. It's going to help eliminate the problem of not having enough room. There should be plenty of room in this guy to go ahead and put everything you need in here. Right here in my hand, I have a Futaba receiver. This is just one of the R20 4GF receivers, just simple standard issue. And you can see when I put it in this box, you have plenty of room. You can probably fit 2 of these bad boys in here. Once you guys have plenty of room, be able to tuck all your wires and nicely wire tuck everything in your truck and just make everything flow really nicely. Is where I was going with this. You can mount this in the center. I got some double-sided tape on the back. You can put Velcro in here, whichever you like, however you want to do it. I just got some tape right there, and I just going to put that in the center like that. It's not going to fall out. There's tape on it, obviously, but I just want to give you guys plenty of room to be able to put this in here and do it however you'd like to. Look at the lid right here. We've got a little indent coming from the back, so that way when you're shoving wires through here, you're able to not hit them. You're able to go ahead and shove it in here nicely, fit everything. You shouldn't have any fitment issues. I've put, I think, 5 wires through this one hole before. Very nice. Now, the bottom, you see you've got some great depth to this. You got plenty of room for your receiver, plenty of room to put everything else in here, shove all your wires, maybe a little glitch buster in here on the side, whichever you'd like to do. I've left the options open for you guys to do it however you want it. Just want to make sure you have plenty of room to put whatever you wanted inside this box and protect it. When you close this, you'll see everything fits up very flush, everything lines up very well. You have the option to fully waterproof this if you'd like. It is not going to come waterproof from me, but I've left the full option there if you wanted to waterproof it. Only thing you're going to have to do when you pop this lid out, you're going to have to take a bead of some sealant, some silicone, some E6000 shoe goo, whichever you prefer. Silicone probably would work best maybe because it'd be easier to remove. Completely up to you guys how you want to do that. Just take a bead, put it around this whole outside, and you're going to fill this hole. Once you have all your wires in here, go ahead and close this guy with the silicone on there. Tighten the screws. You should be able to be waterproof. I can't warranty it waterproof because it's going to be up to you guys to waterproof it the way you would like to. It's going to be completely on you. It's not going to come waterproof from me, but it's going to be secure and kind of sealed from the environments in a way. Nothing's going to get in here except from the back hole. And you can put some rubber right here, just some little dab of silicone, something, just protect that if you guys want. Now, enough of me talking. Let's go ahead and install this on the truck and get this freaking thing rolling. Here we are looking at a factory CEN receiver box. You look right here, it looks pretty good, but it's just way too shallow. No room in here. We'll go ahead and set this factory Futaba receiver on top of here. Look at that, just a normal size receiver. It takes up the whole freaking thing. That thing's massive compared to that receiver box. No way we're gonna fit that in there successfully and have anything nice and tucked. So let's go ahead and remove this bad boy right here. What you're gonna need to do is go ahead and take a 1.5 millimeter Allen. Go ahead and take these screws out right here. This will go ahead and pick the lid up. Once you have these 2 guys out right here, you can go ahead and pick this lid up right here. And you're going to have some wires coming through the top right here, coming in and stuck into your receiver. You just go ahead and take these 2 1.5s out as well and remove that so you can pull the wires from out of here, in and out of the lid, and get them free. And you can go ahead and set them to the side for right now. So here, you got your factory receiver box with the little micro receiver in here. Fits nice and snug in here. That's the only thing that fits nice and snug in here. We're going to go ahead and pop this out so I can show you guys how a normal receiver doesn't fit. You're just going to pry this little foam off the back right there. And here, if we try to place my Futaba receiver in here, we can already see how this is not going to work. You place it right here, we won't even be able to put the lid on. We haven't even plugged anything in yet. We go ahead and try to put this bad boy on its side. We're all the way flush down at the bottom, and you can see that's definitely not going to work. So we could be like, oh, well, what if we turn this and put this guy back here? You know, I thought the same thing, you know, because we're like, oh, okay, yeah, we could probably fit the lid on there. Just wait a second. So as soon as you plug anything in, you notice that's not going to work either. Guys, you can just see that receiver box is way too small. There's no way to efficiently fit anything in there other than that little factory micro receiver from CEN right here. So I got a way better solution. I feel like it's going to help everybody. You want to worry about fitting anything in there. You want to worry about not having room. Everything should fit nice and smoothly. You should be able to do everything you want. Put anything you want in there. Relatively, it's related to a receiver now. I can't put like a tire or something in there, but you guys know what I mean. Let's go ahead and install this now and show you how simple it is. I'm super excited. And here's going to be a side-by-side look if you want to of each receiver box. Kind of stack them up right here. You can see the height difference. Just kind of see the bottom. Everything looks like a factory box. You guys know what that looks like. Here's just kind of an overview of the whole outside of this box. It's got some dust on it. I do apologize. Just kind of what this guy looks like compared to this guy right here. Now once we have our factory receiver box removed, we have all your tape off, wires stuck out over here, it's time to install our new one. What you're going to do is take the bottom of your receiver box. You notice these 2 holes in the bottom. You just got 4 holes here. You're going to line these 2 holes up with these guys in the center. Line this up till you see the ground right there. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your M3x12 screws, you're going to go ahead and run those down and tighten the box down. Alright, and once you have those 2 screws in here, this thing is fully secure. I can literally pick the whole truck up with it and jiggle this thing. It's not going to go anywhere, promise you that. Tried to make this as sturdy as possible, even though you're not gonna do what I did and just pick the truck up with it, but you know what I'm saying. It's very sturdy, it's not gonna go anywhere. It's strong material, very good infill rate, all of that good stuff. We're ready to go ahead and put our receiver in here. Like I said, you might want to take some double-sided tape, whatever you'd like to do, and then you can go ahead and stick this wherever you like. All right, now that I have my receiver stuck in here, taped down nice and good, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and grab our lid, and we're gonna feed wires to the back right here. Go ahead and take all of these and get them in the lid first, and then you can go ahead and proceed to screw the lid down. Now what we're gonna go ahead and do with this is going to feed each wire in one by one through this little slot. Go ahead and slide that guy in like this, pull it all the way through, then you proceed with all your other wires. Put it through as well, just like that, and you keep doing this with however many wires you have, and then we'll go to the next step. Something else I wanted to show here is if you look at these two plugs side by side identical, that Traxxas winch plug's really big. If you look how good it still fits in here, I made sure to accommodate for any plugs. That one fits in perfectly fine, as well as this Traxxas one will go ahead and fit in perfectly fine. You can fit that in there, it's very good. Want to make sure you guys could fit any plug you needed to in here that was relatively a small servo size. We have all of our wires plugged up to our receiver. We're going to go and pull all the slack through of our receiver lid. Go ahead and start tucking everything in here however you'd like to do so. Go ahead and put all of my M3x20 screws in here so I can go ahead and line this up nice and good. Then we'll go ahead and take my drill and go ahead and run these down. Okay, once you have that, everything's tightened down, everything was plugged up right, all your stuff is aligned how you want it to, you have all your wires routed. I'm going to go ahead and put some sheathing over this later, but for right now, for the sake of the video, I'm going to go ahead and just show you guys the box. So this is an overview of the box installed on the truck. I think it fits very well. It doesn't stick out too far. It just kind of lines up with the frame rails. I think everything worked out really good. You still have some spacing back here if you need between that and the ESC, if you're keeping the factory electronics. If not, this will still work. You can mount this thing anywhere. You can mount it back here and line it up with these two holes. You can mount it at the front somewhere. You don't have to mount it here. You can mount it wherever you want, whatever works best for you. I just kind of made it work with the factory receiver location. I think it fits there perfectly fine. I'm also going to try to install it on the rig behind me right here. She's got the Mama Monster system in her, so the ESC is pretty freaking huge. We're going to try to line that up and fit a different place, and I'll do kind of an update on that whenever I get that done. But for right now, this is a factory install location, everything in its glory. Gonna go ahead and give you guys a full overview of what this thing looks like installed on the truck. Everything else is pretty much bronze on here, so this kind of gives you a good idea of the color matching you could do if you have all of our other products. Thing just looks freaking sweet. I think it lines up well. I think it looks good and everything. I just think it'll help you guys so much to be able to fit a new receiver in there. It's gonna be awesome. Well, everybody, hope you really enjoyed that. Super simple, super cool. Quick install guide on how to do this. It's not that hard. Shouldn't take you guys more than like 5-10 minutes. Just take your time with it and do everything you like to do. We enjoy working on these things, so it's never a task to have to work on them unless they break all the time. You know how it goes. But these things are awesome. Love this truck. I feel like this is much needed. I feel like it's going to help you guys a ton. You can put any receiver in here you want, any little glitch buster, any little thing additional in there. Tuck all your wires in nice and neat. Have a cool looking receiver box, factory mounting location, able to be waterproofed. Completely on you guys, can't warranty the waterproof part, but you guys know what you're doing with this. You've been doing it long enough, I'm sure. Super cool product, simple, gets the job done. I think it's going to be an awesome addition to your CEN F-450. If you'd like one, there's going to be a link in the description down below where you can go pick one of these up. We're going to open pre-orders tonight. This video is going to release. It's going to be probably a week to 2 weeks before I'm going to start shipping these. We're still making them right now. We're just going to go get pre-orders rolling. See how much interest we have in these, how much I need to go ahead and get out and start producing and all that good stuff. But nonetheless, guys, I really appreciate you watching this video. If you liked it, please leave me a like. If you didn't, leave me a dislike. Thank you guys for everything. Drop a comment what you think about it. Drop a comment if you ordered one. If you're on the list, super appreciative. Super thank you to you guys. You guys are awesome. I love you so much. Thank you for everything. I hope this helps everybody. If you have any questions, please shoot us a message. QCRChobbies@gmail.com. Maggie will be happy to get back to you. And if it's a question she can't answer, she'll be happy to ask me. I'll be happy to give her the answer and give it back to you guys. Thank you so much. Hope you guys have an awesome day. I really hope you enjoy this product, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.